Okay, first of all, hello everyone. Here I am again, and today we got quite a lot to do. For a little bit of explanation, I do not throw any kind of wax pieces away that remain when I burn candles. Never. I just don't throw them away. And you know, usually I'm collecting them, and every 2 years or so I remelt them to make new candles. However, I haven't done that in I think 4 years. And that's our task for today. We are going to make candles out of old wax that I have saved. That's not the only box I have, there's a second one here. And I also bought some wicks. It's a lot of them, it should be enough for all the candles I want to make. And we're gonna have a lot of fun today. It's gonna be very exhausting. But I finally have to do it. I will be moving probably in a few weeks, and I really have to do this because I don't want to take these boxes of burned out candles with me. What we need for this is basically just a pot full of water on the stove to melt the wax, and you need, as I already showed you, some wicks. I bought them on Amazon, I think. I bought them 2 years ago because I thought, now I'm gonna do it, and I never actually did.
And I forgot to mention one thing that is very important. You also need a tin where you will put the wax in and melt it. You will then put the tin in the boiling water, as you will see later. So make sure to also have some kind of empty bean tin or something like that.
Well, yes, let's start. I'm gonna start by carrying all of this into the kitchen. I don't have a bigger tin here, so this one will be fine too. Just a little small, but we got time today. And I also got pliers because it will be hard to touch this once it's hot, so I can, you know, pour the wax. And additionally, I also got some gloves in case the pliers are useless. I have really not done this in a very long time, as you can tell. I can barely remember how I did it last time. Let's just hope it doesn't end in absolute chaos. Okay, now I have to decide what exactly I'm gonna do first. I'd love to do this one first. This is such a pretty little candle holder. There's still something in it, as you can see. So I will warm this up in the microwave, I think, and then mix it with some more white. Okay, that's it. It's full of white. And I'm gonna put it into the water now. Okay, it won't stay down. Oh right, I remember, I used to put stones into it. Wait a second. Okay, I didn't find a stone, but I found something else. See, it's already melting. It's actually going quite fast. Okay, what I did now with this candle is I warmed it up in the microwave so I could get the remaining wax out, and I'm going to put it in here. Okay, my microphone turned off. I'm very sorry for that. I hope you can still somehow understand me. I'm going to try to pour it in clean. Okay, it works great. It works amazing. Very good. Very nice. I'm going to add a few drops of essential oil. I just want to try it out. I have no idea if that actually does something and works too.
And that's where my microphone unfortunately cut me off again. What I didn't explain here is the metal thing. It's there to hold the wick in place so it doesn't float around too much. I only have this one thing. So for the rest of the candles, I'm going to use these little wooden sticks with a string to hold it in place, which is also quite convenient, and then just tape it down with a little bit of sticky tape at the edges so it really can't move. Because you really don't want the wick to float to the outside. That's like one of the worst things that can happen. It's kind of ruining the candle.
Okay, it's a little while later. I had to charge my microphone. I'm very sorry. I think you noticed that it went off, like it cut me off in the middle. I'm very satisfied so far. The only annoying thing that always happens to me is when like this happens, when the wax draws in here while drying. But yeah, I got this big candle. I still have to clean the glass on the outside later when the wax is dry. And a few small ones, these small ones back here. And I'm just gonna fill up this tiny one. And when that one is filled up, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna go outside. Well, as you can probably guess by now, I took a very long walk and I decided to call it a day for today. Making candles always exhausts me extremely. That's why I tend to only do it once every 4 years. I also decided to buy some actual candle molds so I don't have to use glasses all the time. Gonna try that one out. So we're gonna check in on my candles and see how they turned out tomorrow when they are fully cooled down. The one thing that I mentioned with the wax being sucked inside to the wick when they cool down, that problem seems to arise from either the candle, like the wax, cooling down too fast or from pouring it in too fast. So maybe when I get the molds, I will try to pour the wax in 3 stages or something. So pour a little bit in, then wait a bit, pour the next bit in, wait a bit, and so on. And hope that it will prevent this from happening because it's not looking pretty. So I'm gonna stay here for a little longer, film a little bit, daydream a little bit because it's a really beautiful place here. Then we will see each other again tomorrow to see how my candles turned out. Here I am again. It's another day and we're gonna look at the results. I will have to melt some more wax to finish this, just as a little spoiler, because yeah, this happened. Some of the candles have holes in them. So I have more than enough left, so I'm gonna melt some more and pour it in and then it should be fine. Google said that it happens when the wax dries too fast, because the inside of the candle dries a lot slower than the outside, so it gets sucked in, kind of. These are the finished candles. It's all done. I hope they will dry down better now. I filled up all the holes in them. I also have this orange candle that I just started. I decided to make one more and try out to pour the wax in stages. I just poured in a little bit and now I have to wait until it's cooled down and then pour the next bit in. And we are finished. These are the candles that I made. Pouring the wax on top a day after worked perfectly fine for covering the holes up. They look like actual nice candles now. No more holes. The orange one that I showed you before, that one is still drying, but honestly it's more convenient to just pour the wax in all at once at one day, then wait a day and finish them off the other day, just like I did with these, because pouring it in different stages and then waiting in between takes a very, very long time. And I don't want to spend all day candle making. I mean, it's fun, but yeah. So I'm gonna finish the orange one tomorrow, but these are done. This is the one that I made in the yogurt cup, that plastic cup. That worked very well. And that's it for now. Goodbye.